I have no idea where I'm at, ladies and gentlemen, but it's been like a month since I've played this game. Oh! We need to hitch that up. Is this full? I think we have to buy more seeds. I don't know. Let's get back and see where we're at. I'm pulling up to the field to do some seeding. We got the first 2 fields seeded, and now we're working on this last one. It's time to get it done. Wait a minute. Cruise control. There we go. So I'm putting it all down. People said that canola can actually grow over winter, so we could put canola down at the end of the year this year if we have plenty of straw, which I think we will. Pardon me. So I'm going to happily put down the rest of our peas. I think we're going to run out. And then do that. So it's been a while since I've played. As you guys know, I talked to you in the last episode, and I promise I won't keep harping about it. We've just been real busy. The good news is, after some severely hard work from my kids, myself, not really myself, but I'm pretty old and fat, and it's kind of hard to keep up, but my mom's best friend's stepson, Ryan, and so basically Ryan, my daughter Evelyn, my mom's best friend's stepson, and Nancy, my mom's best friend, myself, and Jeffrey, who is a friend of my kids, we put in a long day. First of all, we had a collector come over the last week, and he bought a bunch of stuff, literally a ton of stuff. And I didn't make any money really, but it made a couple $100, which has been good. And that was my computer, by the way. If you're wondering what that pop was, I was talking to a dealer. Anyway, then after that, my aunt came this weekend and took a whole bunch of stuff, which was great, including an old pump organ and some furniture and pictures and paintings. And so a lot came out of the house. So then we hit it hard with a dumpster yesterday, and we got the entire top 2 floors and the main floor of the house completely cleared of everything except for the furniture, which is now all stacked in the living room. The furniture is going to end up going in a dumpster, but I need to get the basement cleared first. So the next step is we're going to get the basement cleared. And once that's done, we are done. And we'll get that furniture out, and the house will be ready to sell. So we've been making big progress as we're moving towards finishing up this project, and I am so excited to finally be at the point where very quickly we're going to be able to sell this house, hopefully before the end of April. And yeah, so anyway, things are going well, and that means, obviously, I think hold on one second. So anyway, like I said, things are going well, and we've made good progress, and so we should be able to put that house up and get it sold. Now I think I'm going into the summer season now. All of a sudden, I am already swamped with work, which is good. Things have been picking up, and so I don't know that I'm going to go back to streaming for a while. I might do streams here and there as I need to, because I really need to get my summer car. Obviously, we have American Truck Simulator. Those things need Twitch for me to do well. So I will be streaming again. It might be weird hours and stuff. I'm not asking anyone to subscribe or anything like that. It's more just to hang out and see everybody. I've been having fun playing Star Citizen again. Definitely got some of my viewers were talking on the Discord channel about, hey, I saw Arthur was playing again. Yes, that is true. So anyway. In other news, I am looking for a couple new cars. My mom's car, I think, is too small. We want to be doing the horse thing. I told you guys that, so we're looking at horse properties. We're going to need a truck to pull them around, and at the same time, I need a car to pull my kids around. Now, I could keep the Honda Pilot, but I've been looking at. I don't really want like 4 cars. I don't want a pickup truck and a Pilot and a car, and then Mark's car. I'm buying. I told you guys I'm buying the RX-7 from Mark. So, I'm going to have like 4 vehicles. I'm like, I don't want 4 vehicles. Really, 1 or 2 is fine. Now, I don't really count the RX-7 because it's really a joyrider. Like, it's a car that you put in the garage and you take out once in a while to drive. But it's not going to be driven all the time, It'll be driven for fun. here and there. Drink condensed milk. Good. Okay. And so that, is happening, but I got a really good deal on that. He gave me a really good deal on that car. I don't want to go into money. Don't think it's appropriate for the channel, but let's just say he gave it to me for like several $1,000s less than he could have gotten for it on the market. So I was like, dude, are you sure? And he's like, here's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid someone's going to buy it because his friend wanted to buy it for like a bunch. And he's like, they're going to take it, and they're going to rip the wheels off and rip the suspension out, and they're going to tear the motor off, and they're going to make it like an 8-cylinder, supercar with 40-inch wheels and like 1-inch tire, like 1-inch rubber, on these stupid wheels that hang out, like to the other lanes. He's like, and the thing's going to look like every other, ruined Japanese sports car out there. He's like, I want it to remain like a classic. And he's like, I know you'll keep it like that because you like old cars. Like, you want it to look like an old car. You don't want it to look like it belongs in Southern California. And he's right. So he's like, I'm willing to take less for it because I know you'll take good care of it. And I was like, okay, dude. So I'm excited about that. So that's going to be kind of the cruising, Sunday date with the wife kind of car. Or date with my kids, because, obviously you need to take your kids out and do stuff with them. So, yeah, I'm excited about that. And so that's going to be coming in the next couple months. I've already put a little bit of money down on it. But I do need to get – so my Sonata love the car, but it is starting to get old, and I'm having problems with it. I need a bunch of stuff done to it, and I'm kind of like, do I fix it? Do I get a new car? I don't know. I'm kind of debating on what to do. I've got a lot of weird, just stupid stuff. It's the typical Korean car thing. The window roller upper thingy, the button, lever, actuator, whatever you call it, that rolls the driver window up and down. It's broken. So when you press it, it falls down into the door. I can't just open my window a little bit. I have to hold it and then pull it back up. It's got all those kind of things are breaking in the car. The sunroof thing, I had to put magnets to keep it to the roof because not the sunroof, the visor. Those are everything's breaking in the car because it's been hard done to by my ex-wife, and then it's just it's getting old. And those the Kias and Hyundais don't last forever. They're good when they're new, and they're good to about 150,000 miles. But if they're not taken really well care of the whole time, then they start to fall apart. Now, the funny thing is Ryan's car, he's got the Kia Soul. That car actually has been great. No rattling, no things falling apart. It's just actually a really solidly built car, so it's kind of funny that the Hyundai is worse off. But the Hyundai's also older. The Kia was, I think, a 2012, and my Hyundai's a 2008. So it was back before Hyundai really kind of started tightening up their production, and they've gotten a lot better since, but those original Hyundais, they're great, but they're rattle traps. So everything rattles, everything shakes. When you stop at a light, the car's like there's all this rattling noise. It's like a truck. How are we doing? 8%. We'll make one more pass. I don't want to get stuck in a half pass. So we're gonna have to buy, gosh, not that much more seed. We're really. I'm going to look and see what I bought from Canola, and then I'm going to put just down, we'll buy a quarter of that, because I think that's all we really need is, a little bit more. Is my car at the shop? I hope the car is at the shop, because that would make life a lot easier. So anyway, I don't mind buying Hyundais or Kias. I don't think there's any problem with that at all, but you need to get them newer. And then you sell them when they're, when they hit that 130, 140,000 mile mark. But it's worthless. I looked it up. The Blue Book value on my car is it's so bad. I was like, I could trade it in. Well, I owe $2,000 on it still. And it's worth $1,700. I'm like, oh, jeepers criminy. I'm not even going to get any incentives on this car. I'll basically be just getting rid of it if I trade it in. So that doesn't really do me any good. So I don't know. I got to think about that. But anyway, I'm really wanting to get a Kia Forte, the GT manual version that has the 200 horsepower engine and it's a manual transmission. That looks like fun, but we'll see. I don't know. I was looking, but that's what I was talking to the dealership because they got one. They have a blue one, which is what I want, and I'm like, ooh. Like, so I just want to start talking with them and see, like, well, how much does it cost? How much are you, like, if I buy it outright, is there a better deal if I, like, wait until I have cash, or do I, if I finance it, do you give me a better? Sometimes car deal, it's funny with cars. Like, sometimes you get a better deal if you finance. So, but then you got to make payments and you're paying interest, so it's hard to know, Okay, so these have not grown yet. At some point, we need to run over and check our greenhouses, but I'm pretty sure that, like, I planted these before the greenhouses, and so I don't think that we'll have anything yet. The bees are out. Let's see real quick what's going on here. Hi, bees. No honey. Ow! Got stung. All right, sorry. A little role play there. Here's the agricultural. Oh, my pickup is here. Look at that. Okay, good. So we need to go in. And we're going to take a look here and see what we got at the Tractor Supply, the agricultural store. I have what? I've got 1,000 wheat in storage. I've also got 1,000 kilograms of canola, which means we were planting peas, right? I can't remember what I planted, but we're planting peas. I'm pretty sure it's peas, yeah. Oh, that's the minimum that I can buy? Okay, 400. I'm going to say 298 should be good. Let's buy that. It's $268. All right, and then we're going to head back to the farm and pick up our tractor. I need to play more Ranch Simulator. I'm sorry, I've been kind of lame with that lately. I want to get Mr. Micah and my wife involved. So we're going to be doing that hopefully soon here. Mr. Micah was Star Citizen too. My wife, she won't play Star Citizen because every time we do, we have all kinds of connection issues. And I think it's because she's in England. We even have SnowRunner issues, but that's more just, I always have SnowRunner connection issues. It's freaking annoying. Y Magazine. Okay. Let's fill the seeder with peas. There we go. That should be enough. Now, I'm going to wait till the crops grow one stage, and then we're going to pop the fertilizer down. And we should be good with a full bumper crop of peas when the spring comes, or the fall comes, I mean. But that looks good. Everything's looking great. So anyway, they're going to contact me. They may call me while I'm talking here, and I might drive home with a brand new Forte GT manual. I don't know. We'll see. I don't really know. I'm really kind of, buying a new car is like the worst way to buy a car. Anybody that knows anything about finances knows that the best thing to do is to buy a lightly used car. So I think that I'm probably doing something stupid, and I'm not going to end up doing it. But I wish I could find a used Forte GT manual, and they're just not out there yet. I was able to find 3 Forte 5s, 2 of them. One was in Texas, and the other one was in Arizona, and that was it. That was on Car Gurus. So they're not out there. The only other, it's funny, when you look up manual transmission cars, found a couple Civic SIs, 2 of them to be specific. I found a lot of WRXs, blue WRXs. I was like, man, I don't think I'd want to buy a WRX. An SI maybe, because people buy the SIs, they like sports cars, but they don't necessarily mess with them as much. Whereas the WRX, the WRX is going to be really poorly treated. Those things are going to be beat to crap because people, they drive them. They're meant to drive fast, but everybody and their mother's brother is going to be out there driving them like maniacs. The only people that buy WRXs are like guys that are like 25 years old. You know what I mean? And I can't even fit the WRX anyway. It's too small. But those are out there. Jeeps and Subarus. And that's about it, really. I saw one Volkswagen. I would never buy a Volkswagen, though. Their reliability has gone. It's really bad. I've had friends that have had Volkswagens and engines blowing up and crazy crap like that. And I'm like, I'm not, just not on board with that. Thanks anyway. So, anyway. But, I might just, and the other thing is I might just end up getting the Sonata fixed or just selling it and not having a car. And when I get I think that the Yukon is what my wife and I are looking at. We're not going to buy a new one. But you can get, I can trade my mom's Honda Pilot in, get a 9-seat Chevy Suburban, that can also pull horsey trailers. We don't have to get a pickup. That puts almost all of our cars into one car. And then I need to look at getting a work car, and that's where once again the Forte would have come in nice. But I guess the other question is, do I really need the manual? Because I could probably save $6,000-$7,000 just getting a regular old Forte, which I loved. I had a Forte for, as you guys remember, for a couple of years, and it was a great car, super comfortable. Got 35 to 45 miles to the gallon, depending on how you were running it. When I went to Indianapolis, I averaged 50 miles to the gallon on the way there and back. It's a real flat road, though. You know, from Cleveland to Indianapolis, you just take 71 and then cross 70, and it's like pretty flat. There's some hills, but not much. And I averaged 48 miles per gallon in that Forte. So that's why I like the Forte. It's comfy. It's well, that one wasn't very sporty, but the manual ones are. My son's got just a regular old manual. I think it's an EX, and that thing is so much fun to drive. I love his car. The clutch is terrible though, but the car is fun to drive. So anyway, we'll see. We'll see. So that's done. I'm done with my car talk. I think what'll end up happening is I'll end up getting a used sedan, that's like got maybe 30 or 40,000 miles on it, and a used Tahoe, and those are the cars that we'll go with for the next couple of years. And I'll just pay them off instead of having payments, because it's just, always better to buy used. I really want a manual transmission though, and it makes me mad. Like, I'm gonna have to really go far to get one. That's the weird thing. It's like you can't just get a car with a manual transmission anymore, unless you buy new in special order. And it's funny too, because the only ones that you can get are the premium ones. So right now, Toyota has the Corolla hatchback, and you can get with a 6-speed manual transmission, and it's the most expensive model that they have. It's the how does it go? Is it GLX? No, that's not. It's not GLX. It's, I can't remember. But it's their top model, XLS or something like that. And then Kia's got the Forte GT manual, and that is their top model. Once again, it's like the Fortes are $16,000-$17,000, but if you want the manual transmission, it's $25,000. Ouch. Okay. Guess we can't. But then again, the other question is too, why on earth do I want a manual transmission? I don't know. It's more fun to drive. It keeps you on your toes. It gives you something to do. Gives you more control over the power. The cars definitely have more get up and go when you have like when you drive. When you compare my newer Forte to Mark's older Forte with the manual, his car is a lot more fun to drive. It just is. And it's way peppier. I don't know why automatic transmissions are so dead feeling, but they really don't have the pep that a manual transmission has. So, and honestly, once you're going, like, when you're on back roads and stuff, you're not shifting too often because you're rolling. It's when you live in the city, which I don't, that those manual transmissions become a pain in the butt. I said butt. I know I almost said something else, but it's not what I said. We were close. Pain in the arse is what I was going to say. I'll tell you what, the one thing I don't like about the game is how clunky the physics are. Like, it's gotten a lot better on the PC. I don't know about console, but it still is, hokey. Like, you don't seat at 25 kilometers an hour, but that's how you set it. And what's weird is, like I said, the old version of this game, which was the non-life story one, it was just, you just farmed. Farm Expert. you had a tempostat, and you had to set it to the proper speed. And if you went too fast, it was like, you're going too fast. You're not planting properly. You're losing seed. You're losing your crop. You know, this still does that for the harvester, but it doesn't do it for the tractors, and I wish they would have implemented that. Okay, so we are completely seeded. I have 12%, so my guess was pretty good. I went just about 45 kilograms over, so it seems like we need about 1,400 seed is where we're at, because we had 1,000, and then I had to buy 300 more. So it seems like to seed our fields, we need about 1,400 for the fields that we have currently. I'll tell you what, that's a weight off my shoulders, not having to worry about getting the seeding done. We've got it done, and our crops will be done before the end of the year, and so that's good news. Weight off my shoulders. Come on. All right. Nope. This thing is hard to back up. We're getting there. Okay. All right, and we're going to detach the trailer, which we just did. How are we doing on fuel on this? 13%. Whoa! Okay. We're going to fill it up. Oh, my battery's done for my airplane. I'm going to go flying tonight for a little bit, I think. The winds are supposed to die down right before sunset. Fuel tank. Let's go ahead and fuel it up. All right. And so I'm going to go flying in a bit here. Exit the Bourne Special. It was Bourne Special, wasn't it? All right, so then we need to get fertilizer. I'm going to run back down to the store. We'll bring my pickup truck back. Oh, Arthur. I yawned. I'm sorry. So things that we need to get done. I need to get my fuel truck back. I mean, not my fuel truck, my pickup truck back. We need to mow our yard and lawn and all that stuff because it's looking pretty messy. No, stop. What are you doing? Okay, and then we need to swing by and check how our greenhouses are doing. We need fertilizer. Animal plus fertilizer. Let's see. We don't need Fertex. We just need fertilizer. And I'm going to say we need... Yeah. Let's just go with 1,400. I mean, I got stuff to sell, so we're good. We're good, but we're really cutting it close financially. This is like real life. I'm running out of money, but I've got like this really nice house that I'm about to sell. So I know the money's coming, but I've also got the thing that's frustrating me is I've got clients who haven't paid, and that's frustrating. I'm like, come on, guys, like they're good clients. They're just dragging their feet on payment, and it's starting to hurt. But whatever, it is what it is. Should I go flying? Yes. I'm gonna have to show you guys my new airplane that I got. It's once again, I've talked about it on the channel. I've talked about it on the channel a little bit, is what I'm trying to say before my brain so rudely interrupted me. And it is it's a Cessna Citation Longitude, which is what we have in. Where's our greenhouses? Did I miss it? Yeah, I did. They're over there. I get lost pretty easily. I'm getting old. Oops. Oh, no. No. Oh, come on. Hit me. It's the same one that's in Flight Sim. I can never get that plane to work in Flight Sim, though. What always happens, every single flight, no matter what I do and what the temperature is out, I take off, and then the plane, frig's sake, and then the plane immediately freezes over. And that gets super annoying over time. Like as soon as you get up to like 10,000 feet, the airplane all the gauges freeze and stuff. The autopilot shuts off. And it's because of their freezing model. But that's not how it is in real life. Like even if you have the pitot heat on, it still just freezes up. How do I need to figure this out. Hold on. Can I get to it if I get out of the car? No. It's been a while since I've done this. I have to reset this. No, that's not it. Okay. Work menu. Nope. How about this menu? Farm statistics. No. I need to reset this. Enter old pickup. No. Shoot. Click to enter. I forget how to get the towing menu up. Dogs own straw cows. 3 fields of peas. Where's the truck? No, it doesn't show it. What am I missing? I'm missing something here. I don't know what to do. Okay, let me figure this out. I'll be right back. I must be missing it because they said online there's a huge thing in the menu. It says call tow truck. So tab menu. No, see, this wasn't there before, but it was because I was out of the truck. Okay. Okay. Well, there goes all my money. All right, back to the, try this again. Back to the, Arthur, you dummy. You big dummy. So let's see how the, yeah, go inside there. I could drive better when I'm inside, right? Maybe. Let's go up to the agricultural store. Glitch camera. Glitch. 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 See them bright and shining things. Oops, that's 2 different songs. Okay, so we have our greenhouses here, and they're looking very dapper. Why don't we get out and explore? Yeah, these are not done growing yet. It is as I feared. Plants are doing well, though. Looking good, looking good. We're going to have some serious money. Money, 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 money. I'm like Han Solo. All I care about is money. And if that's all I want, well, then that's what I'll get. Good luck, kid. Okay, so here we go. That's I'll be back to take out Darth Vader. Don't worry. I think that's good. So, I mean, we've had a successful series of days here. We're really moving forward on the farm, and we are ready to mow the lawn. And that's the exciting part of this game. If you guys haven't, I don't think you've seen the lawn tractor yet. So we're gonna end the episode by doing some mowing around the farm till the sun goes down. Which by the time I get home, it might already be down, but it goes down quick. Once we get to about here, it's like whoop, gone. So I'm excited. I got a new airplane. That Cessna Citation I was talking about, the first one I got was bad. It had an issue where it would shut off like mid-flight, even though the battery still had plenty of juice in it. So they sent me another one. So now I've got 2 of them. I just have to the one I'm a little leery of flying it because, like I said, the engine does shut down, so you have to be careful. But I can fly them both if I want. And I'm like, man, that's kind of cool. So I'm going to hold on to the one until I wreck the other one. Because at some point it'll happen. At some point I will have, I'll be flying and the engine will shut down. Like I'll be climbing or something and it'll shut down and the airplane will go down. And at that point I'll start flying the other one. But I want to make it, this airplane is my first EDF jet. And it's really different landing. I'll tell you that. It is not an easy airplane to land smoothly or like with a scale appearance. I mostly just crashed into the ground and bounced. But the last time I went flying, I did something different. I took the airplane and I moved the battery way far back into the battery tray so it's more towards the tail than it is the nose. And now when it comes in, it like settles perfectly like a real airplane. I can cut the throttle and I pull the nose up and the airplane just glides down doing what they call high alpha. And it's perfect. So I am going to be doing that from now on, putting the battery so that it's only about halfway on the Velcro. I think they put the Velcro up too close where the battery is, and they just made it so it's, how's our fuel tank doing? Okay. And off we go. So is this thing more efficient than the Weed Whacker? I don't think so, but... And I think you still need a Weed Whacker for stuff like that. That guy was nice enough not to run me over with his Euro van. I mean the American van. Though we're starting to see them. I was working at my mom's house in Rocky River, and the guys that did the collectors that came and bought stuff from her house were driving like a Euro van. And then there was another contractor that came through that had a Euro van, and I'm like, oh, we're starting to look like England now with all the box vans, like they're gaining in popularity, which makes sense. Once again, why would you have a pickup truck when you can have a van that closes and you can keep your stuff in there and it doesn't get wet when it rains? You can still carry almost as much stuff. Now, pickup trucks, obviously, if you're trailering and stuff, the truck frame is a lot stronger, and so you're better off with a pickup truck for that kind of stuff. For most people, you could get better gas mileage, cover your stuff up, and I don't know. I'm not anti-pickup truck. I just think they're silly when you don't really need one. It's as some of my friends have found out that went out and bought them, they're like, oh, I've always wanted a pickup truck, and they bought a pickup truck, and now they're like, yeah, I can't really afford to run it. It's cool, but it's too expensive. That's the problem. They're just uber expensive to run. Mowing the property takes a long time, I'll tell you that much. It's an act of dedication. We're going to have to close these doors here again. This sun's going down. We're not gonna get the lawn done tonight, but part of the problem is that our farm lays down in a hill, like a hillock, in a small valley. And so what happens is when the sun is not down yet, but it's dark on our farm because we're below the hill. So this hill to our right it keeps our farm from getting like full daylight. We lose daylight early. Oh well. My solar panels have earned me a little money back from all the money we spent today. So what we're waiting for now is for the crops to pop, and then we'll put fertilizer down on the fields. It'll go pretty quick. I'm also getting hungry in real life. I haven't eaten yet today, so. So the mower's cool, but honestly, if you buy a side mower, I think the big mowers, though, are for crops. They're not really for mowing around your house. So I don't know. This thing is cool for that, but it does take it'll take you a couple days to mow your lawn. It really will. Where's the ZTR? I hate ZTRs. I'm a traditional tractor guy. I don't need no ZTR. Give me a tractor and I'm happy. I don't want to kill the sunflowers, but Start to look better over here. So do people mow their orchards? That's the question. Like, should I mow that orchard or should I just leave it? Wow, frame rate issues. Dang. Who wrote the book of love? Drive through the bush. All right, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you enjoyed this comedic look at mowing the lawn in high speed. We added some, Benny Hill music, which unfortunately is way overused on the internet. But the oh gosh, I hate that. I never liked that song to begin with, and then the internet came along, and every single person uses it for their things. So anyway. Have a great night, guys. Be sure to subscribe. Thumbs up always help. And I will see you in the near future. I'm going to get my yard mowed, and we'll pick you up for the next episode. Have a great night. Be sure to subscribe. Thumbs up always help. Bye.